The problem that scientists have had for a long time in the geosciences domain is gathering our information, sharing our information, and using it with each other in a way that was easy and maintained all the fidelity, all the information about the data. EarthCube was established in part as a way to help streamline the process for working scientists to acquire data, but also to help us look for relationships between different kinds of observations from different what we call science domains to better understand how nature works.
EarthCube is all about getting together three primary groups of domain scientists, computer scientists, and also the data people, data managers and data scientists.
The vision I like to use is equivalent to one of these home devices that I can speak to. For instance, I'd like to say, ooh, how do erupting volcanoes in this part of the world affect climate in that part of the world? And maybe no one's asked that question before, but by having access to all that information in a way that's interoperable, we can start to look for those sorts of relationships to understand if that question even has any meaning.
I love volcanoes. I study the East Africa Rift System. A part of my job is installing a volcano observatory there. So for us, we've partnered with an EarthCube project called Chords. Chords is the cloud-hosted real-time data for the geosciences. So we use this cyber tool, and what it does is all of the brunt work for us. It's able to take a data stream that's coming in from Tanzania, properly search the stream for the information that we require as geodesists, and then give us that information in a way that we can actually do something with it. So in Chord's case, that would be automatic plotting and/or automatic downloads.
These tools are allowing us to access data and work with it in ways that we wouldn't have been able to do as easily before. And I'm seeing a shift in these early career researchers, that they're becoming a lot more open to the next level of cyber infrastructure. And I think EarthCube represents one aspect of the next level of cyber infrastructure for geosciences.
Another really interesting application is an application called Flyover Country.
Flyover Country brings information about the landscapes around you to your phone, no matter if you have a connection or not. So it can be while you're flying in an airplane, looking at the airplane window, or on a road trip, driving along, or on a hike up in the mountains. You can pull up information about the landscape sourced from many different geoscience databases and have some access to what scientists have learned about the landscape that you're currently encountering. That EarthCube concept of making data accessible and available easily in formats that allow people to work with it made it actually possible to make an app like that.
EarthCube's commitment to making all of its code and software open source is very exciting. EarthCube is also adopting fair data principles, making data findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. And data sharing means that you get new collaborators, and it means that your work goes further than it would before, and it means that the study that you did can be reused in a larger context in many other places. So that means a lot for the future of science and the future of collaboration.
That's where I see the future of geosciences data going. People sharing when they publish their data, not just the paper, not just the data that goes with the paper, but the workflow that got to the place of analysis that you're publishing.
EarthCube is part of a data revolution and a cyber infrastructure revolution that is happening in our discipline to provide the rest of the geosciences community infrastructure and a roadmap for optimization of all of the work that we do and how we conduct our research into the future, how we record our research, and how we present it to other people.
This EarthCube community, I would say, is really more, to sound very sappy, a family, where people are spread out over different universities, different research consortiums, and they are working together to share science.
I think the communication of science is like one of the ultimate goals of it is to bring the knowledge of the wonderful stories of the ways that the world has come to be the way it is, to people.
EarthCube is a realization of a dream, the dream to take the latest cutting-edge technology and apply it to science workflows for meaningful results.